What's up guys, back again with yet another video, and as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be giving my top 10 reasons why I love Aaliyah, so stay tuned. Number 1 has to be Aaliyah's effortlessness. Is that a word? One thing cannot be taken away from Aaliyah, and that's her voice. Her voice hands down has to be one of the hallmark voices of the 90s. Not only because of the people that she had behind her, but because of the raw talent that she had as an artist. Number 2 would obviously have to be her fashion sense. Her fashion sense cannot be duplicated. The only person that I've seen that has a similar style to them is Rihanna, and I'll get to that in a second. But her style is it was so edgy and so different from people in that era. Yes, you had TLC and you had Escape. All of them came out with like the baggy clothes and basically like the boy attire, but Aaliyah made it sexy at the same time. That brings me to my third point. She had this very tomboy but girly vibe to her. So you never got the vibe like she was trying too hard or she was trying to be one of the boys. She was very feminine, but she had this way of being down with the guys at the same time, which I feel made her so different from all the other females of the 90s, especially like musical artists. As you know, as female artists, you have to cater to your fans, and sex sells. So when it comes to her being more down to earth and more laid back as to being over sexualized and catering to her male fans, she just did what she felt like. Number 4, as I said, she was like the Rihanna of her time, and I don't mean that in their overall personalities. I mean, when you look at their careers, they basically had the same path, or they basically took the same path. Both of them came out, they were very innocent and laid back, and people started to look at them as like they're very innocent and very young. And as they both grew, it's like they became more carefree and they started being more edgy and more different. They started pushing the envelope when it came to certain things like their fashion, their lyrics. They just became more carefree once they started progressing in their career. Number 5 would have to be that she is very carefree, or she was very carefree when it came to the way that she sang her music. When you have artists that are so innocent, it's very hard for them to break that shell and very hard for them to grow. You see it a lot in the entertainment industry as far as like TV and movies. Once you have like that baby character or that little person that you watch grow up on the screen, it's hard to see them grow and hard to see them aside from that role that you've gotten so used to seeing them in. And Aaliyah, I feel like when she came out when I was a baby. But looking back at some of the videos, like when she just came out, she seemed so timid and so closed off. I don't want to say that she was so naive, but she was young coming into the music industry. And as time progressed, it's like she didn't care. She just started singing how she felt. She started singing her emotions, and as she grew, her life experiences grew with her. So she gained more experience when it came to men, when it came to relationships, when it came to different life experiences. So her lyrics reflected that. Number 6 would have to be the fact that her music, it feels like she's having a conversation with you. It's not like she's singing at you, but it seems like she's singing to you or having a conversation with you. Prime example would have to be Are You That Somebody? She is basically having a conversation with the person that's listening to the song. So it's not like she's I feel like she's more connected to her audience, or she was more connected. I keep saying is because we still listen to her music today, but it feels like she was having a conversation with you versus just making music. Number 7 would have to be, she is a triple threat. Have your opinions as you may, say what you want, but she is a triple threat. She can sing, she can dance, and she can act. I've seen Romeo Must Die about more than I can count on 2 hands, and I'm not gonna say that it's one of the best movies of all time, because by far it's not, but you can't deny, if she had done more films, like if she had gotten to like 5 or 6 films, I feel like she would have been on an even keel with most of the actors that we see today. Number 8 would have to be the fact that she had a voice that was so different in her time. Even now, like, you can never find somebody that, or at least I've never found somebody that I can say sounds like Aaliyah. Yes, I can say that somebody's style or the way that they look might be similar to Aaliyah, but her voice is one of a kind, in my opinion. Just like how you have Whitney Houston, you have people that imitate her voice countless times, but they never truly match her talent or match her voice, because it can't be duplicated. Number 9, her music was so relatable, and I don't think that she knew how relatable she was being when she made some of her songs. Because Try Again, everybody's had that experience. Are You That Somebody, questioning whether a certain person is the right person for you. Everybody has been in that situation. Girls, guys, everybody has been through something in regards to most of her songs, which I feel is so important as an artist. Like, you have to make sure that you're relatable to the people that are listening to you, because other than that, why are you writing music, or why are you here? Number 10 would have to be that she was so effortless. All of the points that I made all lead to this. Like, she was so effortless in everything that she was doing. The way that she progressed from the beginning of her career up until the time that she passed, it feels like it was gradual. Like, she gradually grew into the person that she was, and she came into her own. It's not like somebody was feeding all of this through a tube to her, like they were spoon feeding this to her. It feels like this is what came natural to her, and that's what I'm saying in regards to Aaliyah. She was the type that did what she wanted. Yes, she still catered to her audience, but she was true to herself at the same time, which I feel makes her one of the best artists of all time. Not just the 90s, but one of the best artists in R&B of all time. You can have your opinion in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.